haven't rewatched it either, but season 1 and 2 were my faves. Actually, I've watched New Blood. I love the show. I love these guys, and I love the show. So I haven't rewatched it, but I have watched it.
I'm almost embarrassed to say I haven't watched every episode. Sometimes it's difficult to watch me on TV. It just feels weird to me. But I have taken moments, certain scenes that I might remember shooting and not knowing where that scene could have gone or how I did in that scene, and watching it. And most of the time, I'm a little disappointed, so I stopped watching altogether. But yeah, I've watched it maybe once, but I haven't rewatched it.
When I wind up watching a show that I'm in, if I feel like I'm watching myself, I don't like it. If I forget that I'm watching myself and I'm watching a character, it's very rewarding to me as an actor that I've done my job, that I've told the truth. And so, you know, I do watch the shows that I've been in order to get a sense that, like, I'm telling the truth. Then I don't revisit them for a long time. And when I do, if that feeling holds up, it's an extra good feeling. And the first season is my favorite. It was an extraordinary season of television. Never done anything like it before or since. And I'm very proud of it.
I love to pour myself a glass of red wine, get naked, and I've watched every episode. Season 1 is probably my favorite too.
Telling the truth.
Unfortunately, yes. Season one is my favorite too. I don't know, it felt special, it felt new. It was dark, it was funny, it was weird. It was nothing like anyone had seen before, and it just felt like a very special season 1.
Yeah, I would have to agree. If I had to, it would be the first season. I mean, a lot of the seasons were amazing in terms of the end product, but all else aside, the first one was special because we didn't even know exactly what we were making. It was like a secret that we were finding out about too. There was no sense of a precedent, no sense of an obligation to make anything other than what we were coming up with day to day. It was a really magical time, and I've probably watched almost all the episodes. I haven't really rewatched them. I sort of don't have a choice but to watch them because of the voiceover element, because we re-record the final version at the end, so I kind of have to watch a lot of the episodes as I do that. I'm sure there are episodes here and there that I haven't watched, but for the most part I've seen them all, and I think for the most part I know it's good if I do get kind of wrapped up in the story and feel like I'm watching Dexter rather than watching myself.
It is an absolute gas having all of you. Yes, James?
I want to add one thing, and that is that this show almost didn't happen because we were in Miami shooting the pilot, and Hurricane Rita came through, and it shut the whole thing down for 2 days. And we were all, I know I was stressing, and agents were stressed that the show might be canceled. It may not happen. And we were going to originally shoot in Miami, Florida, and they said the insurance companies didn't want to take that liability because of these hurricanes that kept coming through, and that's why the whole thing was brought back to Los Angeles. They believed in it enough to go on with it in spite of a hurricane, and you know, which also confirms for me that out of chaos comes order. A lot of these things don't have smooth starts.